beautiful day once again. You're here back at Dexter's World Channel.
When the catfish is ready to bite, and when the nets are filled with crawfish, it's a sight.
Maybe you will ask Dexter, where are you? Well, I'm here at the crab hand of my chief. He is my office mate and he's operating a fish pond. We are privileged enough that he allowed us to have a film on how he do these things. Well, he's been in this business and we would like to get some practical tips on how to go about these things. Well, in here you will see that this is a tank that is filled with milkfish, and at the same time they can also integrate the crabs. Can we mix the crabs together
Yeah.
with the milkfish? And they will grow together, and of course after how many months they will harvest this one. And we will have some interview with Mr. Ray Iturralde. Is this your first time, Chief, to operate this kind of, or you have already the background on how to do these things?
In this area, this is my first time to operate. This is my first time to harvest tomorrow the milkfish, and I have already harvested my crabs over there.
How did you learn to, operate this business? I mean, have you started this when you were still young, or
Well, when we were still young, we have already experience in fish pond business because my father used to operate, but that location is in Tugungan.
if you don't have the knowledge about how to do these things, of course, many of those who have tried, fail. So maybe the important thing to know is what kind of food we are giving to the crabs and even to this milkfish.
I usually give the crabs fresh
Fresh.
fish.
Oh,
Yes, I have to clean the fish, slice it, and throw
throw in the pan.
throw in the pan. However, the milkfish, they eat algae, and
And-
sometimes I fed them with bread.
And how many months are you going to harvest the crabs and the milkfish?
6 months.
So you will throw the fry of the milkfish, and then after 6 months you're gonna harvest this.
Yes.
So guys, our friend Ray will explain to us how they're gonna catch the crabs from the pen. Of course, you will see here, this is the trap, and how do we catch the crab out of this trap?
First, we have to place the bait over here.
So you're using what?
Fish.
Your fish.
Yeah, most preferably tilapia.
That's our native fish also
Yes,
here.
yes.
And then they will get inside.
You just throw that over the pan, they will enter it with the bait. Then they will just stay there inside.
So the crabs will no longer go out.
Yes, because usually their character, they will just pass over the edge of this trap. They will never go here.
If they will have the brain like, like humans, they can really go out of the trap. But they are not humans, so the tendency is they will really concentrate on finding way out at the edges of this trap. We will use this during nighttime or
Even
maybe-
daytime. Even daytime.
So even daytime.
But preferably nighttime. Because they usually
Eat during nighttime.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the purpose also of this one?
So that we will know where our trap is
Located.
located.
So there's a floater.
Floater, yeah.
Yes.
This-
So you look at the ingenuity. You use this as floater because this will not sink, and you can
That will
locate.
indicate us where our trap is.
Yeah. So it's a locator, and I see. In
Yeah.
these are fingerlings of the milkfish, I think.
Fingerlings of the milkfish.
So how many days these fingerlings will stay in this very small tank?
Usually my practice is when they sell to me the fry, I will just place there. Then after I harvest my milkfish, I will catch the fingerlings already, leaving the smaller one to fry.
So these are prepared for this time.
Yes.
Because tomorrow they're gonna harvest the milkfish. And in your estimation, how many milkfish did you throw in this pen? This pen can contain how many?
Only 1,500.
Oh.
I can say.
So if you will place more than 1,000, what exactly is the area of this pen?
This is just over 6,000 square meters.
6,000 square meters. So it's less than a hectare. So after 6 per milkfish, and the average size of this milkfish will maybe 3 to 1 kilo.
Yeah, sometimes 2 to 1 kilo. This one here is a king crab. It weighs about more than a kilo. You try to take a look at this. So,
You look at this, guys. Wow, you will see this king crab, and it weighs more than a kilo. And if you will sell this one, it priced around 1,800 pesos. That's roughly around $30. And if you will eat this at the big restaurants, of course, you will spend much. As he said, this is one of the biggest crabs that they have harvested, but some other crabs are still bigger than this one. The crab is talking. I don't know.
be careful with your finger.
And this size of the crab can already cut our fingers, so we cannot put our finger inside because this is very dangerous. They are waiting actually for the individuals who are expert in tying these crabs, because if we are not an expert, they might cut our finger and injure us severely. There are 80 big crabs that are placed in their individual containers. This is not the final harvest yet, because tomorrow they are going to drain all the water, and of course they can get all the crabs, and this is the initial harvest, because tomorrow they will concentrate on harvesting the milkfish. If you will see or look around, there are also some crabs over there, and also at the back of this house there are plenty of crabs. You will also note that they are using the PVC 2 inches in diameter, so they're using this as their frame so that they can stack these crabs. And you will see that this area is also being utilized for their fighting cocks. And maybe we will also have a short interview. What's the breed of these cocks and how they're gonna breed this one.
It's gonna be a fine day today. I can see.
There are two methods on how to catch the crab, and Chief Ray can explain to us. Of course, this is the first method.
Yes, we call this our local dialect as bintul.
Bintul.
Bintul, yes. So we have to place the bait over here, and this is what we call the antenna, so that we can detect whether or not the crab
Has already eaten the bait.
eaten the bait.
Yeah.
When this moves, you have to get a hook, then immediately lift this,
Ah.
then the crab will stay here.
So this is made of bamboo, and you will see how they fabricate this one. Of course, this is being attached by means of this rope. So guys, they have placed a trap over there, and we're gonna check this out if we were able to catch one. Oops! Good cat! Can I help you? I will help you. Oh! We have here one! This is a good catch! Oh! So we will tie this. It's a big crab inside in this trap. Is this a king crab or a blue crab? Maybe this is not a king crab.
The red one, not a king crab.
Not a king crab. So you see that the crabs inside is still holding the bait. So he wasn't able to eat the bait yet. Maybe this crab has just entered this net. Sir Ben is showing to us how to properly tie this crab. It's what I have said, it needs an expert to do these things, because if you are not an expert on this, chances are the crabs will be able to harvest because it's very strong. ¿Por qué necesita ko nila trinca?
Para kahunto, hindi man mordihan.
So the reason why they're gonna tie this is to prevent these crabs from fighting each other, and they will be placed in one single big container.
This is now ready for delivery. I have to stock this. Maybe this container will accommodate maybe 20 or 25
25 pieces.
pieces of this one.
They are going to tie more than 100 crabs today, and they're gonna deliver this to the bodega. This bodega is a known buyer of crabs. Oh, that's a big crab. And I would like to honor this man. He is Ray Turalde, and my close friend and my superior in the office. And aside from his work as a government worker, government employee, as a human rights protector, he is actually finding some ways on how to augment his income. He's a rich man. And
Not yet.
he has been very successful. All his kids have finished studies. In fact, he has a doctor, a son who is a doctor.
My
Eldest son is a doctor.
Yeah.
So that's a privilege for us to meet some people, and of course they're willing to share also their life's experiences for us to be encouraged and for us also to learn some lessons out of what they are doing.
You know, guys, Dexter is my co-employee. He's also an investigator, and I am the chief investigator in the Commission on Human Rights, Regional Office 9. You know, Dexter is very fond of making some film regarding something that is so very interesting.
Yeah.
You do that. So now he is here. So I thank him for that.
Yeah.
Because he will maybe he will upload that, or I don't know.
Definitely. I will upload this on YouTube,
Yeah.
and this gonna serves as our file. The videos that we are going to upload will be there for